let's just get more people before he continues that. Jimmy, I beg you follow David talk today. And I need to. We need to. It needs to be well prepared. This meal you are cooking is man, it's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy. We need to take back this country. Oh. We need to take back this country. We need to take back this country. Guys, please share. Please share the space. Please retweet the space. I want us to get as many people that were here before we crashed so that they don't miss any of the information we were given before. Okay, I think we have fairly good number of people. I'm trying to confirm how many people we have currently. Okay, we have okay. There are still a lot of people coming in. I think we're over 1,200 when the space crashed. So, because why I don't want to tell Jimmy to continue yet is because what Jimmy was saying is very, 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 very important. So I want everybody, like as many people as possible, to get it. Where I thought I saw where me earlier. Please, if you're in the speaker section and you want to speak, just raise your hand because we have like so many requests. So when Jim is done, we'll just try to take so many speakers. Because I know a lot of people want to say something concerning this, so that we can start dropping people and bringing up other people. If your hand is not up, I may need to drop you to bring up some other people that probably are ready to speak. Then whenever you're ready to speak, you can request the mic again. All right, how many people do we have now? We have. I'm still going. Let's keep going. Let's get this place up to at least maybe 700 people before Jimmy continues his submission. But one thing has been established, and please follow the handle. It's usually easier when you follow. I'm sure if everybody on the space were following the handle before, we won't need to. I mean, everybody will just see it live back up live again. So please go ahead and follow the handle. It's one of the easiest way that we can get this running. And I want to believe the other team members are working on you know the YouTube broadcast. All right, where Amy is back. The YouTube broadcast and the Facebook broadcast, because all those people were there. I want me to hear. And meanwhile, Ngozi, just give a thumbs up. Are we back live? If no, thumbs down. Okay. I don't understand. We can't even.
We're back
Thumbs
up.
up, thumbs down,
Sorry, it was a
hands up.
mistake. We're back up.
We're back live. Please, I don't know if the link changes, but if it does, please retweet the link or tweet the link so that we can put it up on the Jumbotron. But if not, I'm sure anybody that's technological savvy can always see that it's streaming back again. So please, if you can hear us on YouTube, if you can hear us on Facebook, apologies. INEC happened. It was a glitch. So please, apologies for that. But not any kind of glitch. All right, I think we're over 500 now. Maybe, I don't know. Jimmy, do you want us to take some other people before you come with that submission, or?
No, I'm good.
Okay, go
I'll
on.
just I'll just finish it
Well,
up
I mean,
here because
whatever you're saying, I'm sure it's not end here, so we have to find a way to put that.
of
Yeah.
course, because I was going, man. You see, the moment I woke up, I went through the timeline to see the update because before, we used to have ours around afternoon time, around 2 o'clock, and that's 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. our own time. But now where we've been switched to the morning time, so before I even wake up, it's already almost done, or if not done. So the moment I got online, I read all the update from UC Maxwell, and I was seeing $1,000 for payment of a certificate. I was hearing, some crazy document signed by, Tafa Balogun and all that. I mean, look, this is 2023. And the document they presented was way back in 2003. It's only commonsensical for them to contact these people and get an authentic or nothing less than the latest document. They have the power, they have the resources, they have the money. Contact them and get a fresh document signed and sealed to put this thing to rest. But all they have is the forged and signed document, because no one else is going to stop. Balogun is dead. So that's the only thing they can. I mean, we don't trust the system in Nigeria. It could have been signed by him fraudulently. May God rest, rest his soul well. You see, we are dealing with demons here, because I see no reason why you cannot, with the amount of resources within your power, I see no reason why you cannot reach out to Chicago State University to give a statement, to even issue a new one with a latest date on it, just for you to vindicate yourself, just for you to put everything to rest once and for all. But no, all they can bank on is all the old documentation they've had, the ones they knew that they can't actually get hold of them anymore, because it's a jet age now. You can't get away with things the way you used to before. Everything is now being databased. And you have these useless people coming up to defend nonsense, to defend rubbish. God help him. He didn't mention he actually practiced in Chicago. It would have been the hand of him immediately. It would have been the hand of him. But using the New York as a base of his licensing, it's a crime. These guys are fraud. I don't know, is it just me or anyone around Bola Ahmed Tinubu? You put up their name on the background check website and it brings out their details. It brings out every single thing they've done. This come of the hurt changed his company's name 37 times. 37 times. It is absolutely unusual. Absolutely unusual. 37 freaking times. Why? What are you hiding? His home address is here. His telephone address is here. He has almost 37 different addresses, for crying out loud. 37 different addresses. His family, his kids, everybody is here. Let me check. Because I have the record of his kids, children, everybody's here. Michael Bamidele. These are the kind of people we're dealing with.
Jimmy, please wait on. Just share the link to it so that I can also read it as well.
It's not a link like that. There's this, but well, I can send you the website, but you need to register. You pay to get the service. When you pay them, then you search for anybody's name, they send it to you, you pay, and they print it out, and you can even have it on your phone or whatever. But yeah,
that works.
Yeah, so
just send whatever you have to me.
Okay, so okay, yeah, I have his details here. His son, David Oluseun Bamidele, Rebecca Bamidele, and hold on a minute. And
please make Ngozi the chorus. Hi everyone, I'm back. Sorry I took so long.
That's all right.
That was it. I'm back now.
So yeah, he hasn't even been to Chicago before. He's been to Texas. He's been to Atlanta, Georgia. He's been to Lake City, Texas, Leodin, New Hampshire, Justinville, Florida, Zachary, Louisiana, Concord, New Hampshire. This dude has never been to Chicago before, so I don't even know what he's talking about. And he's also known because he changes names as well. He's got like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different names. He has Michael O. Bamidele, Michael D. Bomidele, Bomidel, Michael Opeyemi Bamidele, Michael D. Bamidele, Michael O. Bamidele, David B. These guys are bastards. These guys are
So we're literally dealing with a con
con
man.
man.
Wow.
Con freaking
Way
man.
to go,
I'm just
APC.
gonna.
Thank you for giving us another con man to deal with.
So
Like we haven't had enough.
It's personal information. Is everything is here. It's born on the July 1963. Okay, it's company. He owns a company, General Medical and Surgical Hospital. He's not the owner actually. He's just the chairman. The title is the chairman. And company industry job title attorney. They call this man attorney, or it's an application he filled himself. So he calls himself an attorney, right? But by the time you go deep, when you start searching, his associates, his possible relatives, his social security number, everything is here. His contact numbers, all his contact numbers here, all his email. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different emails, and he has 1, 2, 3, 3 different mobile numbers, and the most recent one is there as well. And that is all you can see about him and places he has lived before. Over 25 different addresses he has lived before. And I'm trying to scroll down to where he started working, so I can get more details about his workplace. So USA business contact. The name he used on that one is chairman at Bamidele and Michael O. whatever, Concord, New Hampshire. Man, how did we get here? How did we get to this? Okay, so he owns 2 cars as his. Possible business affiliation. Amicus Immigration Service. Registration number 0064345502. Primary company names. Amicus Immigration Services. 2 Cabernet Drive, Unit 2, Concord. 03303. That's the zip code. And he has changed that name 37 times. 37 times. 37 times. And the filing name, the date he changed it, everything is here. The filing name, the date he changed it, everything is there. So what I'm going to do is I'll go through the application, the background check. I'll go through it because at the end of every background check, there's there's a statement beneath it. I don't want a situation whereby I'll be facing a lawsuit. Some people didn't sign it, some do sign it, and I need to go through that to make sure that posting this personal information out there won't lead to anything. So, but yeah, I have.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
I was going to say So what we just do is, I think this is even like, how would I put it? It's a bone cracker. I don't know how to put it. So maybe what you can just do is, I don't know, you can. I know you know what to do. So
yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. If it's for me to cover the address, I'll go through the terms and conditions. And if it's for me to, I know I can't give out his telephone number, his email, and all that. But the most important part of this documentation, I'll go through them, and I'll go through the terms and conditions before sending it out to anyone. But yeah, I'm looking into it right away. I'm looking into it. Let me yield now, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, you could. I'm thinking maybe you can also talk to David as well.
I will. I'll boss David. Yeah. I intend doing that, but I need to get the information and the documentation from the court. The one that stated the certificate and the 1,000. If it requires me going to Chicago State University in a couple of minutes, I'll do that straight away. These guys, they don't understand how desperate and how eager we want our country back on track. We are leaving no stone unturned. No freaking stone unturned. Enough is a blood enough. I yield now.
All right, thank you, Jimmy. Now small thing just now. Before pay money, I don't hear the F. I can say, oh, yeah. All right, thank you very much, Jimmy. Thank you. I mean, why it's important for us to do this is because, see, it's very important. The days, and let me just say this before I call like the next speaker. The days going to the judgment. We've ended the real phase of court activities. You heard in 10 days' time, final address from this. That's what will be going on now. This from now going forward to the judgment period are going to be delicate days. There will be lies. I mean, I don't want. But if you are here and you know anybody that know anybody that know anybody that knows the judges in person, or knows their maid, knows their gate man, nothing harmful. Just tell them, I beg, help us to watch Oga. Who go greet Oga? We go as in every eyes have to be on the judiciary. This is when you want to do the lead eyes on the judiciary. The one we have been doing since is eyes on the court. Or we have just been watching film. Please, now is the real eyes on the judiciary. So this is not the time to slack. And if Justice Amani cough for us, we go, yeah, we suppose, yes, say Justice Amani just coughed. So please, he needs medicine. You get, so it's supposed to be that delicate. All right, let's just take so many. I know we have so many speakers, so many people want to speak. So we'll just go maybe 3 minutes. If everybody don't talk finish, if you want to come and talk again later, no wahala. But for now, let's just go 3 minutes for everybody. I'll start with. Please, if you want to speak, make sure your hand is up so we can. This person that was supposed to start is no longer here. All right, let's have $1 million girl. Then we'll take it from there. $1 million girl, please go ahead. After which we'll go to the evangelist. We can't hear you.
Oh, $1 million is awful. The sound is awful. Remove your device.
Please, can you hear me now?
It's better.
Oh, thank God. Thank you. See, I came to ask questions. Please, don't get me wrong. I just want to understand what just happened today in total. So now they've all closed their cases, right? And now there's nothing to be tendered again. So in the next few days, we just wait for the final address and judgment to come faster. Is that what just happened in the past few minutes from everything I just heard? Please, kindly help me confirm that.
My sister, that is what we just read. That is what we saw.
Okay. Oh, that bad. And no wahala now. See, me, I've always said it. These people, they don't rate us. Go to court, go to court, go to court. You can see that they knew they didn't have a case all along. I'm sure they are cooking something. And like you said, if anybody coughs in that place, we should start hearing from now on. Because why? If this was their plan all along, to come this short-minded or to come with this weak stuff responses, it shows they knew they could never win this thing. There's a plan in motion. Please, let's prepare our minds. Let's stay focused. Let's stay, accurate. In the next few weeks, a whole lot of things will want to happen. Probably allegations on our principal or false accusation on the obedience movement or tagging, name tagging would want to kickstart. We need to be as level-headed as possible. And as like Jimmy said, please let's post information. So guys, please, I have an NGO rather, I kickstarted. It's called the New Order NG. We've been putting updates of every single thing that's happening in court. So in case you've been finding it difficult to read threads, you can go to the New Order, www.thenewordernG.com. Every single court date details they there. Today on I will still post them. But guys, please, I need more people, more writers on the team. I've been doing it with Ido Israel. Thanks so much for joining me on this. And we've worked around the clock to make sure we have blogs that will timestamp this whole nonsense we've seen happening in our nation right now, because it's so annoying that these people have made us spend this amount of data, this amount of stress for these responses, and God will judge of them. Me no even see. But guys, please follow the New Order NG. Let's get things going. Let's get news more out there. Let's start reading more, because in the next couple of days we will need it. Thank you. I yield.
Thank you very much, $1 million girl. Oh, when me dropped off. Yeah, I think so. For those of us on the space, let's switch around. I want you to Maxwell to come. Before I can confirm the exact dates that this would adjust to, because for example, they said 10 days. I want to believe that includes Saturdays and Sundays. I don't want to believe they mean If that's the case, then it should arrive at 15th. But if it doesn't include Sundays, so I don't want to speculate. So wait around. When you see Maxwell comes, Uncle Aka, do you want to say something?
Yeah, I was going to say it's calendar days now. So they have between now and 10 days to bring their thing. And then the next guys will have 7 days, and then they'll have another 5 days. But if they go the way they've gone, they've already stated the number of pages they are bringing. My sense is that it might actually happen much quicker. And just echoing $1 million girls, we need to stay on our toes and watch out. Some people were parading the streets of Ebonyi State, shooting people yesterday to enforce a so-called sit at home. So we're going to see a lot of that. And if Asari has come out to say he's been making war in the southeast and everywhere else, so there's a lot of things that are happening. A court got burnt, razed to the ground with every document when this guy had the Alpha Beta case coming up in Lagos. So that's the direction my eyes will be looking. We are dealing with a very well organized criminal empire, but they are going to come down because the people are united and God is on our side. Let me just yield.
All right. Thank you very much, Uncle Akaji. Thank you very much. And meanwhile, I just thought about it. The truth is that even if the judges were paid, I think APC lawyers and whatever just made the job very difficult for them because the world watched this and saw how LP presented their case and saw how APC did theirs. So anybody's going to just look and say, how do you do this person against this person? Like we saw everything. So they just made the job difficult for whoever they paid. All right, let's quickly go to the evangelist. After which, Jennifer Snow, I don't know, your hand is not up, so I don't know if you are here currently. The evangelist, please go ahead.
Yeah, now well done. I get all off now. Hello, now you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you. 3 minutes.
Okay. When me Naja, I get you. Because I get you too. I everybody. So I just want to ask a question, Sha. So as the case be like this, so when they not get they just bring only one witness each for everything. Make who they happy or make who see the wash. Now one ranks.
Do both.
Oh, Mo, this your question. This your question. Anyway, the real answer to the question is, in fact, now I would advise watching. In fact, not even the happy. I mean, you can be excited inside your mind, but I would advise more of watching because the truth is, evidently, the way they even did, even if they have underground plan, I know a lot of people will come now and say, the way they do it, I understand APC have gaslighted us so much, so that in such a way that even when if something is obviously bad, we start to second guess ourselves that, it's too bad, it's too bad, they must have another plan, like, you get, I understand that will happen and it's understandable, but I don't want us to mistake, we don't need to choose in between, please. This is the time for us to increase the pressure. Because this is the time, that 7 days or 10 days during Salah break, I noticed that was when everybody went to relax, even I myself, to be honest. But this particular one is no break. Just imagine the court is still on. So whatever we are doing, we need to increase it. I mean, in any way possible. That's just what I would say.
Okay. Thank you. Another question with this be say, wait, they actually rate this petition court. They actually rate them, or they wait for the Supreme Court. Maybe like this now, if the thing come our way, we should go come our way that will win this case now. So there are all tendencies say the thing does take the thing to Supreme Court, Abi.
So there are many possibilities to this. You want to make me overanalyze, but there's a strong tendency that it will go to Supreme Court, right? There are different aspects to it, so I don't want to analyze it in detail because most people want to speak, but there's a strong tendency that they'll go to Supreme Court. One tendency is that maybe Tinubu himself don't give up. On our way, the advice Tinubu to say make it just hand over the mandate. Maybe he have listened to you people, and he said, let me not just stress myself. This thing, you people, I'm not paying you people one extra day. Just rest. So anything is possible. So I don't want us to be thinking only on the negative side, yeah, or rather only on the side of, oh, there must be something big coming up. There must be something big coming up, and let's focus on what we are doing. Keep pushing it out there. Keep letting people know. Keep pressuring the judiciary. Keep watching more than ever before now.
Okay, so I beg una dey hear, so una no fear, nothing dey happen. See, when we dey tender our own witness and that they talk say they object, we dey feel say they get something in place where they want bring come, but now just say nothing there that they want bring come. So forget, even though they still go we don't win this case like this, even though they still go the Supreme Court, there's nothing big coming. You understand? See what they tender now to disqualify or be for now the way they want tender. So you just say nothing they happen. So we just show up. We they win this thing, more strength and more, you understand, more push, and let us do all eyes on the judiciary. I'll leave my own here. Nado, thank you very much.
Thank you. The evangelist. Now I like that you asked me that question. I like that you asked the question because actually that's true. Please. In fact, start telling people now that from what they did in court, Tinubu will be disqualified. Peter Obi will win the case. Just start telling people because I think APC is a bully and they hide in so much smoke screen. They make you feel like a lot is coming. When we were doing our petition, the way they were doing, their lawyers, hey, you go to say when their time reach or more, everywhere goes scatter. See, we've seen it now. One day they call one person there, it's done. And I think that's just what they do. That's how bullies act. All right, General Snow, please go ahead. Sorry, General Snow, go ahead.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well-meaning. I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy. I've been smiling. I've been grinning from year to year. And the reasons are very, very obvious. They've been telling us to go to court. It will not come court now. Leg don't they shake. Eye don't they turn people. The thing is very funny because prior to the swearing in of this selected president, it was all about if anybody asks you to go to court, it's either their father or their brother is the judge. What is happening? So I'm very, very happy the way everything panned out. Even the law court is just about facts, and those facts are the evidence you tender. And Labour Party has demonstrated immensely that they won the election, and they actually tendered lots of evidences. Like I said yesterday, INEC were just too smart not to bring more witnesses, because the more witness you bring, the more contradictory it will be to your case, because they will say things, because our sons, they are very, very how do I put it, they are very, very detailed. Just look at what happens today. This guy brought a report and he just read the final statement or the conclusive statement of that report. He did not go in total. He did not do the detailed reading of that report, and he was rejecting his own report. It is just, it goes on to show that they were never prepared. They did not even know, or they did not even envisage that the tribunal will have so much interest within Nigerian populace. And that is what happened. And they were just, look, I'm just so happy, because even they go to the Supreme Court, what are you going to present to the Supreme Court to counter what Labour Party already presented at the appeal court? Nothing. So this case is as good as over, like over. But then we should not get carried away. We should actually stick and, press harder, put that neck harder on the judiciary, press their neck, look at, as in the eyes should be very, very glaring this time. Like, we should be very focused, because the APC, these guys are masters at propaganda. They are masters at causing diversion and, creating all sorts of scenes to take your attention away from what really matters. So we should put more fire, intensify it, because this case is as good as home. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, General Snow. All right, quickly, call me Lexi. I know you were supposed to go since, but hold on. Kandake, Alpha, I'm sure are you there?
Yeah.
Call me Lexi, sorry, hold on. Let me quickly take. Okay. Kandake, now my madam. I don't want them to fire me for work. If I'm not there, sure you're not go happy. Kandake, are you here? Okay, Kandake is there. Call me Lexi, go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon from this part of the world. Yeah, it's another beautiful day right here. I love how Uncle Jimmy come in and debunk Gamma. You know, I have said it one time that you see all this mago, this INEC try to pull up. If they were able to succeed in this our technology age, it is a disgrace for our generation. The mistake they have made, they shouldn't have introduced beavers. They shouldn't at all have introduced beavers. They should continue doing their mathematics, turning it with bio. Would have escaped with it. Peter Obi won when it was still analog. Now that they use hand to turn it. Now come to think of days of now that is technology. Heavy evidence coming back and forth. We have choked them with evidence. The only thing Peter Obi said is, we won and I will prove it. He has proven it now. What needed now is all eyes on the judiciary. If possible, we should, if we know all those judiciary house is just a deposit of parcel, give the gate man, give your oga, that's all. Opening it, all eyes on the judiciary. Opening it, all eyes on the judiciary. Because right now, it was just on the, we thought we only won from the election on the landslide. Even right now in court, it's on a landslide. The margin is too wide. What else do they want to say? How do they want to come up with it? But let's wait and see, Sha. Let's wait and see. Let's see how they want to turn it up. Well, let's see how eyes on the judiciary. All the best. Congratulations to us obedient in advance. I love you all.
All right, thank you very much. Call me Lexi. Quickly, let's go to let's take a lady. Let's go to Ifrani. Ifrani, how are you doing?
Hi, Hominin. Good morning. Hello, Waymin. Ngozi. Sorry, can you guys hear me? I thought Kandake was supposed to go.
Yeah, I think Kandake is currently busy.
Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know the version of Twitter I'm using, but each time I request for mic, I suddenly would not hear any of you until I forced the phone in my ears. So as from the time you accepted me, I have been struggling to hear you guys, and I hope I'm able to make my submission clearly. So I may not agree with some submissions here today, because I feel we shouldn't sit yet. These guys don't rate us. APC, Tinubu, all of them do not respect us, and I hate it when I'm disrespected. I would liken it to when you're preparing for a fight. Hi, God. When you're preparing for a fight and you're ready, or maybe you let me leave fight. You're preparing for an exam, a very serious exam, and you finish studying, read, only to come and get right ABC, write the alphabets. Really, these people don't rate us. They treat us this bad. It's just like saying, go to hell, go and hug Transformer. If you go on, when you tell somebody go and hug Transformer, and we are all going to hug Transformer, and we're seeing that people are dying from hugging that Transformer, and we are still marching to hug that, and they're not doing anything. These people do not rate us at all. So I want us to not take our eyes off of the Supreme Court. Like, if there is anything you would do every day is to make like 5 tweets. And I'm not saying you should be rude to Supreme Court or insult them or anything, but let them know that you know more than they think they know. Because these guys, they were not even involved. I doubt if they even voted. They do not know the nitty-gritty of what happened before the election, during the election, and after. They don't have the statistics of how many people that died as a result of this nonsense INEC did. They may know people died, but they don't have the statistics. We know. They don't know we know more than them. They only base their judgment on what was brought to court. If maybe they send, let's say, undercover journalists to go to APC camp, investigate this, maybe that would be fair. Or maybe if they have jurors. Unfortunately, they don't have jurors. We must not let them breathe. all those facts you know, all those things that were not even tendered in court, I want you to bring them forward, tag the Supreme Court. Let them know that this is what we know. So we are watching. And I want, when you're writing, write like you are in the Supreme Court defending your mandate. Write like it's you inside that court. If they cough, write Supreme Court coughed today. Our eyes are on you. That is the level I want us to get moving forward. Because I don't trust them. I trust people, but I do not trust these people. You would see a color that is black. They will tell you, no, this color is white. Boom, judge, case finished. What would you do then? We must not let them breathe. Please, Tinubu is a fucking nobody. I hate that man. I've said it before. That man is a nobody.
Hey, Franny.
Oh, people should leave me now. Why
No. No, this is a family program. And we are streaming across different platforms simultaneously.
I think Efrani already knows, so just go ahead.
No. I'm just saying. And one thing again, please, let's mind our language. When we call out these judges and Supreme Court, let's not even say anything that will be remotely misconstrued to be like a threat or anything. I just needed to make this point. I understand passions, tempers, things are running high at the moment, but let's keep our poise. We got here by knowing what to do, by knowing the next steps. So yeah, hey Franny, please. So yeah. I hope I haven't stopped your car crash. I'm one of your fans.
No, I'm not saying we should be. It's fine. I'm not saying we should be rude to Supreme Court. Like when we lay our facts, we should lay it in such a way that they don't know these things, but we know them and we're letting them know. We have the facts, okay? And sorry for the word I used. I was just trying to express my dislike. Okay, I have to. My dislike for Tinubu. This man has gotten to the level he is at now on the, how do I put it? At the expense of people's lives. People have died and he did not give a damn about these guys that died to get him to this point. And as such, I don't rate that man. He has attached so much to wealth and power that it irritates me that a human being can be like this with zero empathy. Look at what Michael Bernard the breaking news he just tweeted. Like, explain to me how this man can be so heartless and people are supporting him and you're not seeing the reality of things. Please, Tinubu would be removed. He must come down from that seat and nothing will happen. You people should not read that man. Don't rate him. I liken him to the devil. I'm sorry, I hope this is not a bad word too, because the devil exists. That is how I see Tinubu. Devil doesn't care about you. If you're dying, he doesn't care. He even wants you to die so you can come and join him. That's who the devil is. And that's who Tinubu is. He will keep deceiving you, thinking he's helping you, but he's not helping you. So we're not going to rate him. Please, all eyes must now shift to the Supreme Court. We must not entertain distractions. Any tweet you make in a day, tag them, please. That they have to really protect our democracy, because that election was a sham. Tinubu cannot. Look at what Jimmy just read out. Look at the person that is a majority leader or whatever, minority leader, I don't know. That is who we are presenting as a nation. That is who Nigeria presented. Someone with such, look at the result. Jimmy read them out. That is who Nigeria now say, okay, you would head there, you'll be our lawmaker. How now? Make him how? Hi, God, Nigeria, we have gone so low. We have gone so low. And if you still care about that country, don't go home and sit down. Please. So it's my turn now. You're now hitting that thing. I'm done. Thank you.
Fanny, before you go, the executives say your money is not 5,000 naira, that your money is 15,000 naira because it's you. So I just thought to inform you that you are owing the crew 15,000 naira. Thank you.
Amy, no problem. I'll send you 15,000 naira.
Huh? Why you talking with calm voice? Hey, yeah. Anyway, but Efran is right. I mean, not to take away the bone that she brought in. See, for me, I think the next couple of days, I had said this before on the 1 Million Man Match crew, that the most difficult part of this entire proceeding was going to be at the point where going to court every day will stop. For some of us are here, I'm sure it's still in the group, I'm sure you can find it somewhere. It's going to be the most difficult part of the proceeding because a lot of people are going to get distracted. Uncle Akadi said it earlier, people are going to start talking about JAMB results. People that have written JAMB long ago. People are going to start talking about a lot of things that is not the judiciary. And some of us will fall for it. Even I myself, I won't even lie. I may even fall for it. But we need to consciously and intentionally maintain the focus and even probably start to initiate steps, physical steps, on ground steps that would, keep the fire burning. And it's very, very important. Mr. Kolade.
Sorry, Mr. Kolade. I am sorry. Please, something just came to mind. I wanted to reference $1 Million Girl. The stuff she's putting together. If she can still hear me, please, girl. When you're done with the article, kindly release it like that, and we will retweet it so they know that we have followed from day one. Please, we need it, okay? I would go on the website when you release it, New Order NG, you said, and I would follow that page right now, and I would, in fact, I would put notifications so I would know when you release it, and I would, excuse me, I will retweet it, and I will even post it everywhere so they know that we have followed. We didn't go home to sleep. We're still wide awake, waiting for our mandate, and we must get it. We must get it. Please, $1 Million Girl, if you can hear me. And thank you for everything you guys are doing. Thank you, everyone. When I'll send your money. I love you all. Bye.
All right. Mr. Kolade, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, my brother. My people, it don't happen. I never saw this coming. These guys are jokers. They are jokers. Well, good for us. As people have rightly said, my sister who spoke just now, I have a different look. It's not because we like or hate Tinubu. It's because we love Nigeria and we'll do what is right for Nigeria. Let anybody else come today or tomorrow and still be in Tinubu's shoes and say he wants to run. It's not possible. You can't come with all these baggages and think we are all fools. So it's not whether because we like him or we hate him. We are doing what we are doing because it is the right thing to do. You can't steal an election and run away with it. So I don't care whether I like him or I hate him. It's none of my business. All I care is he's not fit to be in that office. He stole an election, then he should drop it. Sorry about the noise, please. I'm on the road. Okay, so I would say this. To all those who have been going to court, it's just my own suggestion. And $1 Million Girl, I don't know how you can manage this, but for your sacrifice being in court and those, it will pay off in the long run because the opportunity you have is a once in a generation or in a lifetime opportunity. Whatever is happening now, if you can document it, it might be 20, 30 years to come. If you have it in the form of a book, is something that generations to come would read. And that is why I was so mad when they don't want to live stream and they just want to make it everything silent. It's because of all this that is happening. But God is bigger than them. Now we have everything in the open. So I would appeal, you see, Maxwell, all of you, if you can come together or you do it individually, as it happens, each step, each response, each answer, it would make a very good book that can sell internationally. That is my own 1 cent for you. Above all, Jimmy, please, if you can give me a day New York, any message you want to send me, I will go, okay, to help you go and get any information. So please, we can do that one behind the scene. That is my own 1 cent. But as we are at this stage, please let our eyes remain open. Let the Supreme Court justices can still be. We are still on this appeal court. These five people, we are the ones who our eyes should not get off them for now. Once we pass their own stage, Supreme Court will come now. Then at that point, they will now see what is more than fire, because at that point Nigerians would be wild up. Well, let us get our victory from these people first and see what will happen. If anybody can come and say they want to turn it or I'll rule it. So my own, please, my people, as we are celebrating, don't let us lose our eyes. Let us keep talking about this. Everything we have, let it keep trending and let's keep discussing it online. I'm not surprised that people are not coming to testify for them. Look at what just happened to the hitman today. Look at what just happened to him today. He has brought his family and his life and everything he has been able to cover all the years. Now he's going to come out and he's going to pay for it. Once we get our mandate back, police will do their job. EFCC will do their job. And all of them, whether they're in Senate or anywhere they are, they will not go scot-free. That is my own 1 cent. Thank you, my people.
Thank you,
All
Mr.
right.
Kola. Well, meaning, who's going next, please?
Yeah, so, okay.
Wait, sorry, before you go, Mr. Kolade, are you sure that man is not your lawyer? This one that is in New York. Are you sure you've not used him before?
You're looking for Mr. Kolade's shop.
Anyway, Mr. Kolade, I want to believe that, and this is very much a serious thing. I want to believe that people that have been saying Supreme Court, maybe, of course, I know people kind of interchange Supreme Court and Appeal Court. I don't think they mean let's start focusing on Supreme Court and leave Appeal Court. We are not doing that too. This Appeal Court judge.
We will divide ourselves into two. One set.
We are focusing on the judiciary. Everybody.
Let's go and start people is in Supreme Court.
Appeal
You
Supreme. We are focusing on them. Appeal Supreme Appeal. I beg. It's very important. Please. I think the only thing that is giving me joy is that I know that APC and INEC have made the job of the Supreme Court very difficult. It's not that I'm confident that anything will happen. I just know they made it very difficult, even if they wanted to do any nonsense. That's what's giving me joy. So, but it doesn't mean we should not focus on them, I beg. All right. This Maxwell, wait. Chief or Ike now?
Yes. Good afternoon, everybody. Nice to be on this platform for the first time, at least. I mean, using the 1 million March host Twitter handle to host it. It's nice to be here. And good afternoon to everybody in the house. Big Mag, Uncle Akaji. You see, Maxwell, great job you are doing at the courts. Man, you are really trying. Where you mean, Ngozi? Where meaning? I need that your beautiful voice, so nobody this one will crack like the smoky boy every second. Anyway, there is one aspect of Sarah Ibrahim's tweet that I want to point out that made me just, after Jimmy brought out all the issues about this guy, Obayemi guy, I just knew that these people are extremely very dumb. He said, well, the money laundering is not a criminal case. How is money laundering not a criminal case? I really want to understand. Any lawyer, okay, you see, Maxwell, you are here. How is money laundering not a criminal case? See, I'm glad that we actually overrated these people, and that gave us the energy to really do all we have done in the past 1 year. Yes, roughly 1 year already, more than a year. And I'm glad we did that, because we would have, if we had underrated them, maybe they would have succeeded in doing whatever they wanted to do. But we have shown them that in the current Nigeria, there is no hiding place for anybody. If you are a criminal, we will fish you out. We are going to that level. All of them, it says it's cleansing. We are cleansing the Nigerian polity, and we must get a better country that we all deserve. As for judiciary, Franny said these judges don't know what is happening. Maybe they didn't vote. I beg to differ. They are human beings like us. My mom worked at the courts. These people, the justices, the judges, the presidents, they are human beings like us. They have cleaners. They have maids they send to the market. They hear words from the streets. They are not aliens. They are Nigerians. And they know what is going on. And that is why we have to continue to keep increasing the intensity of our voice, the volume. 1 million. Yesterday, you read what one of the justices said, and you invited him or her to speak on violence. These people are listening to us. Now the battle starts. They will release their propaganda, their bigotry. Everything they will release now. I was having a fight with one of their urchins on TL. This guy said his mom is Igbo, but you needed to see how this guy tagged me IPOB, even when I'm not Igbo. I was like, what is wrong with these people? Because his dad is Yoruba and he's supporting a criminal. They will release all these urchins, but now we have to keep fighting. These people, they have roped themselves. My own be say, by the time Obi enters, we will drag him on this Twitter. We must arrest Tinubu, prosecute him for all the things he have done for the past 20 odd years or so. We must hold these people accountable. And for the breaking news that Bernard also released, Tinubu's mom is now the Iyaloja general of the country, and the VAT they want to start collecting from market people will be collected through her company that they claim they registered. Can you imagine how criminal these people are? The fight just started. They have nowhere to run. We are more than them. Those of us who want a better Nigeria, we are more than them. And I'm confident that we are getting our country back from the criminals. Thank you. I yield the mic.
Thank you very much, Orakina. Where are me?
Sorry. Well, we in Nigeria. Is it? Sorry, go ahead, William.
Both of you should say what's your mind. I know what you want to say. Say it.
Ugazi should go first.
No, I'm just. Is it the same guy? That fat guy that used to be behind him, like one big guy?
That was what was going through.
So that's the mommy, whatever.
Please, if you have that video where Tinubu said, "I'm as fit as sand."
Yeah, and then the guy now shook his head and said, somebody said, no.
When he forgot what he was saying, somebody whispered into his ear. Go and find that video.
That's our homeboy. That's our homeboy. I just saw the guy's picture and I remember him very, very, very well. You see, Ungazi and I were thinking of the same wavelength. The same guy. So, hey, wow. What a time to be alive, really. But anyways, enough of me.
But it's good that everyone just took a step back. They didn't want to witness. They want to be a witness for Tinubu or even INEC. And it's good,
Because this one I witnessed today, actually, I have
the
a strong
witness is
feeling.
witnessing.
They pay that's giving him majority abuse whip yesterday was a payment. That's why I'm sure probably the guy already said I'm not going to witness except people pay me before I go. So that's why yesterday
How much was he paid again himself?
They gave him an appointment yesterday.
They gave him. He's the Senate majority leader in the Senate currently. So they gave him that yesterday. So that
what is the senatorial district like? What senatorial district is it?
I don't even know. I've not even tried.
So they didn't give Jagaban Army anything. Aww. That's sad.
Oh, okay. Jimmy just tweeted the video. I will put it on the Jumbo Show. That video, as fit as sand. This is annoying. This is annoying. We need to get this country back. I'm sure in the coming days, I beg, we'll go back to.
So a criminal is our senator. God, Nigeria.
In the coming days, we'll go back to the real 1 million man match style. We need to do some things.
It's from Ekiti State, sir.
Anyway, Mr. Jacob, please go ahead. Mr. Jacob, are you there? Okay, maybe he's not close to his phone. All right, let's quickly.
Can we have Ayodeji? Ayodeji has been here.
You see, Maxwell, whenever you are ready, call me. No, I don't want to assume you are not ready. So, Ayodeji, please go ahead.
Thank you. Good afternoon from my time zone. Good morning, good evening.
What's
good
your time
night.
zone?
WAT. Okay, so yesterday I was in a discussion and an Albadorian came online and he pointed something that we might not be paying attention to, which I think we should look into. and that is the issue of the second position in the gameplay. Now, I think, of course, we all agree that the government in power is PDAPC. So either ways, whether it's PDP or it's APC, it's still the same set of people. So eventually, when they see that things are not going their way, there is this tendency that they want to settle for the lesser evil in their own context of it. So my question and my worry is, how do we make the third position come to the first position, knowing well that the third position is actually the first position? Is there enough evidence to prove that? And how are we certain that the court will be able to deliver that justice as should be? Because what this person raised yesterday was the idea of Peter Obi came third in this election. So even if eventually the tribunal says that Tinubu is disqualified, how do we expect that the person that came third in the election is the person that would be pronounced the winner of the election, coupled with the fact that PDP is also in court against the same election? So that's what I think there's a need for us to look into in depth. And then I want to quickly talk about this Senate majority leader of a thing. I think it's high time that as Nigerians, we started using our power as the people. If we identify this person's senatorial district and we can ascertain that we have the majority figure of Nigerian populace in that zone, I think we should also initiate a callback for such a person that can come and bear false witness in court. Because the whole idea of everything we are doing is to ensure that we have the right people in government. It's not about the president alone. It's about anybody who has any kind of questionable character, anybody that will sell his soul for peanuts, anybody that will go and bear false witness because of personal gains. All of these people are people that we don't want as leaders in this country. We want to change everything concerning this country so that we can head in the right direction. We have lagged behind for too long. I remember I saw a publication some time ago when there was a meeting called, and the title of the meeting is "How Can Nigeria Help Britain?" And I'm like, so there was once a time when Britain actually needed Nigeria's help. And also I remember that when President Obasanjo was in government, the government of UAE came to Nigeria to make an attempt to loan money. And of course, we didn't loan them money because we didn't see prospect in that nation. Of course, who expects that there's prospect in a deserted nation? Today, our leaders are running to Dubai to enjoy their life, to waste our money, and so on and so forth. Those nations have gone far. They have overtaken us and left us behind. So anybody in government that would show any signs of wanting to perpetuate us in this disaster we find ourselves called Nigeria today, we need to start taking actions against them. And that man that came to bear false witness has already made himself known to be one of such people. So I think we should, while we are still monitoring the election tribunal and the proceedings as it's going, we should also start initiating such actions against people that we are identifying along the way. I want to take what's it called, an illustration from the job of a surveyor. Now, when you're cutting line in survey, you have two front cutters that are doing the initial cutting, and then you have cleaners. The cleaners are those that will make sure that the line is clear enough for the surveyor to see through. I think we need to start strategizing, putting ourselves in such positions such that we have players in each and every of the various roles required for the sanitization of Nigeria. And this is a very essential part of that. Identify people that are of questionable character, identify people that don't mean well for Nigeria, and then let's begin to take actions against them. That's my humble suggestion. And thank you, 1MMC Wayimi Ngozi, for hosting the space. Thank you for giving me opportunity to speak. I yield the mic.
All right, thank you very much, Ayodele. You are the person that have called my correct name on this space since morning. My correct name today on this space is 1MMC. In fact, it's the one reason why I didn't want to host it. I didn't want to be speaking from this account. Before people that are fresh, will now be calling the account one mini Nigeria, one mini Nigeria. This account is one MMC. So if you are calling me on this account, say one MMC. Don't say one mini Nigeria. Thank you very much.
You don't deny your name.
Now my name there. You see my name for there. Anyway, thank you very much for that very good submission. All right, I just want to say, like there are ideas busting in my head up and down, but let's take speakers, I beg. Love Life.
Before we take speakers, please let's share the stuff on Facebook and YouTube. Share the link, please, so that we have people listening to all this that we're saying.
Yes,
and since we already have like how many days or weeks rest, because what we'll be doing is response. We need people to listen to spaces to get encouraged. So please let's share it. Thank you.
Wait, Love Life, hold on. What you say? Since we have how many days? What?
I don't know now where they won't be in the courtroom. Like it won't be like.
I thought you said rest. I thought I heard rest.
No rest. Like no art rest. Yeah.
You know, people have been saying, people come on space and say things like, we need to go back to campaign mode. We need to see this thing have been in progression. When Peter Obi, Love Life, sorry, I'm coming. When Peter Obi submitted the petition, we set eyes on the judiciary. Case started, we started IP Peter Obi's case. INEC started misbehaving, we switched to INEC. Today, APC and whatever, we switched. Now, we'll go back, eyes on the judiciary. That campaign mode that people have been saying, I think this is the best time to go for it. That campaign mode, this is the best time. Market invasion, street. But the campaign is not for rerun, it's not for any other thing. It's for campaign between Nigeria and the judiciary. Because now APC, now it's judiciary that we are looking at. So that's the mode I really want us to go back to. Love Life, please go ahead.
I thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak one MMC. Good day, Ngozi too. One thing I've learned through this campaign period is to be able to ignore things that are irrelevant to this case. I don't follow any of the popular Agbado people. I don't care to read their tweets. I don't care to contribute to their tweets. So if they want to trend, they can trend on their own without my contribution. So that's one thing I've learned to do. The best part of it for me today for the proceedings was when I think it's Dr. Levy asked about the ECOWAS report, and the guy was saying that he doesn't want to sort of like saying he doesn't want to talk about it, and Dr. Levy was like, but you brought this tendered it as evidence in front of the court. And I think in his head, he was thinking the ECOWAS report was foolproof and it didn't contain anything that would indict them. Or maybe he saw that things would indict them and he anyway just felt like maybe it would be missed. But what do I know? I think criminality might look lawful to people who are criminals. So that is it for me for that. But that's the best part of it for me for the case. I would like us also to look at this Mr. Bamidele guy. I think he's one of the senators from Ekiti State.
Sorry, can you hear me? Please, I'm sorry to butt in. Please just hold your thoughts on the Bamidele guy. I just wanted to say a few things because I may not have this chance again. I won't be able to give update right now because I decided to also sit for the PDP's case. So the case is already ongoing. The announcing appearance is already. So I may not be able to give updates for now. If there's any reason for the space to still be running by the time the PDP case will be over, then I will come up, to give update. But you know how it goes as usual. My brother, the host, 1 million Mama, has all the knowledge and they can also talk about it, and you guys can read from it. So thank you so much. Please, sorry for cutting you off. The last speaker, continuing from the Bamidele guy. Thank you.
From one MMC to you, don't worry, the space will still be running.
Please
Love
could you
Life, go
make
ahead.
Okay.
could you make William a co-host?
Okay, I'll go ahead. Like I said, I would really love us to look at this Mr. Opeyemi Bamidele from Ekiti State and see who exactly it is. It will be a good starting point. At least we don't have criminals in our Senate. Also, I would like us to please normalize taking away the major scoring points from every of the it ended today anyway, but I think major scoring points that we had, we should normalize trending that. And sometimes I know people come up to ask questions. So why are the lawyers doing this? Or why are the lawyers not doing that? I don't think that should be majorly our business. We have never participated in any tribunal before. They are the experts. So I think we should just leave the jobs to the experts. And they are not going to tell us any secrets of their what strategy they are going to use. So let's just take the major scoring points and go with it, because that's what the Agbado camp do too. So they take the major scoring points and just go with it. I think that is about it for me for this one. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Love Life. Thank you very much. Okay, quickly. Mr. Jacob, are you back now? Mr. Jacob. Okay, I think Mr. Jacob is busy. It's this doesn't happen every time. Wait a minute, I think I sent you the course. Check. Chukin, go ahead.
Baba, thank you very much. You say make we address you by your true name. So make we address you by your true name. Thank you, Mr. One MMC, aka well meaning Nigerian. I dey happy well to do your body suit you. Oga magnific dude, I bet no verse. So I know you the first time. I bet no verse. Now omni, na omni. I beg, I know sabi speak English. Leave that. Baba, I hail you. Ngozi, well done. Why me? My babe, you too much. Okay, see,
Babe. From where to
Eh?